All right. Welcome back to the crypto market lands. My name is Dave, and currently we are on the Bitcoin 1 week, and I will go quick through it because it's nothing too much changed since the last updates. The biggest one is the Bitcoin data. Since the last update from yesterday, we jumped about 10 billion into the longs, so more and more people have bet on the long side since yesterday, and on the lower time frames we will look why it is. So for the bottom side, my main target remains still the same. About 49 to 52,000 is my bear market target here on the green vector candle. And then the next relief rally target for me is the 200 week EMA. That's the 67,000. The next imminent target to the downside is the blue vector candle here from 74 to 79,000. So on the top side, most important, the 50-week EMA on the 99,000, and on the Pico top, we have the 170 to 123 on the red vector candle. So that are the targets on the 1 week chart. Nothing changed, so let's go further into the smaller time frame. Now we are on the 4-hour time frame. So the little bit bigger picture on the 4-hour is this W, this multi-time frame W, and this is a pretty cool W, because the last W we had was only 1 week W, so now we have a multi-time frame W, multi-week, so that is pretty nice to see. Since yesterday, we had a blue vector candle pushing through the 50 EMA. So we talked yesterday that because the 4-hour candle tested the 50 EMA but with low volume. Later after the video I uploaded, the 50 EMA got a big, the blue vector candle got a big volume spike, so it got to a blue vector candle, and you can see the volume is good enough to match my green line here to that it is be an interesting candle. So pretty nice. Also, we spiked into my target of the high of the week and the 7-day heat map. I will also go into it on the 1-hour time frame, because you can see it a little bit better. So that's about the 4-hour chart with the W. Yeah, this move was since the yesterday update to the current price, the move. And yeah, we have later today the FOMC statement. You know already, I think so, that we have the 89% chance of the rate cut. So it is priced in. So we will only see a volatility from this move overall. Okay, let's go further into the lower time frame on the 1 hour. So as you can see, we blasted through with a green vector candle on the 1 hour through the 200 and the 50 EMA yesterday, and spiked into the high of the week, which I said that could be a long entry for you, but it is not a perfect one, because you had to minimum cover this wick here to the downside, and your target would be the high of the week, and it is a 3.7. So it's okay, not the best, but it would work out if you did take the trade. Also, we had yesterday no volume, so it could be either way, because you were in the sandwich mode. When you were short here, fine. If you're long from here, fine. But it was a risky one here, because you are in the middle of nowhere. So, as I also talked yesterday, if we get a spike into the high of the week, that could be a very nice short for you. You just needed to cover the 7-day and the 1 month heat map, and needed your stop loss above that, and your target would be the low of the day, or the wick below here. So yeah, if you took the trade, it would be a really good trade, a very nice setup overall. So yeah, not too bad. I didn't take the short trade, because I am in the long trade from the 48,000. and I took here 50% profits on my long trade. So because my main target is also the 50-week EMA, I'm not interested in the scalp short to the downside. I'm more interested to add to my long position around here if we can get here. So now for the imminent short term, as I spoke already, the delta increased about 10 billion. So we have added so much more long orders, and I will open the long orders to see. Yeah, many got flushed out already, but there are still on this vector candle here opened some long orders, as you can see here, and it also to the downside. So that's why I marked up the green vector candle here on the left side from the wick and stop hunt. And this green vector candle is not fully recovered, only the half from this wick where we retested the weekend trap. So this here is an area of weakness, what could be interesting for the market maker to revisit this area, also to flush out the long orders that got opened here, and then make a big bold move to the upside to clear the 7-day, the 1 month, and also go into the 50-week EMA to retest this bearish or get a bullish breakthrough and retest it bullish. But that will be to seen. Firstly, we will need to see if we reach it, but I think the probability is very, very high. Okay, I will open now the 12-hour heat map that we can see where are also the long orders stacked. And as you can already see, the long orders, there's a cluster here that where long orders got built up. So that I don't know how much it is, but I think from this 10 billion, half of it, 5 billion were built up here. So they will get completely crushed. Also, the smarter traders opened the long orders, as I said yesterday, here with a stop loss below the wick. So these orders are the most smarter long orders, but also they, I think, will get cleaned out, and that would be my target for a long entry. If you are a believer in that we are getting the 7-day, 1 month, and also a test of the 50-week EMA. So that's about the 12-hour heat map. On the downside, we have also a cluster on the low of the week. If we are retesting the low of the week and get into this cluster, this whole 4-hour W will be invalidated, and we will maybe get a double bottom, or we continue the overall trend on this Bitcoin move. So we need to reassess if we are getting below this level. So if you are interested in opening a long position in this area here, you want to cover this wick here below. Better to cover this wick here, the screen, and then your first target would be again the high of the week or the 1 month. So I would take partial profits here, and also that could be a nice little swing trade, because you could hold it probably until the 100k, and you would get into a 6-to-1 risk reward ratio. So that's why I'm thinking about adding to my long position if we are reaching this level here, and with a stop loss here below. So that is very important that you set your stop loss here below this one. Yeah, but very nice, interesting here, and I think we will reach it. Also because we have the FOMC, and the volatility will go in both directions. So maybe we will get here a spike into the low and get a W, and then retest the downtrend and continue further into the 50-week EMA. That could be very interesting. This trade would be invalidated if we are getting below this 87,000 area. Yeah. If we go below this, that would be invalidated. As I said already, if you're short from the high of the week, and you would be holding your trade here to the low of the day, take some partial profit, set your stop loss more in to the break even, and take more profits if we go further and further. But that would be my target for the reversal. Okay, so much to it. Also, you can see the open interest is going down as we're going down. So that's indicating you that the people who opened the longs all the way up are getting out of their longs, liquidated or with the stop loss. So yeah, that's about it. I can also do a little bit here. So the 7-day is now adjusted, and we can go into the 7-day heat map first and reassess. Okay, we have still the 7-day heat map here. You can see that some of that got closed here, and maybe we need to adjust that, but there's still some liquidity cluster here. On the 7-day we have also a liquidity cluster here and some build up all the way, but nothing too crazy. You see here is the most interesting. On the 1 month, I will load it up for you. Yeah, and the 1 month is still very much heated here. So this is a very valid point still. And to the downside is not too much, no. So yeah, I remain with my opinion that we will get a flush out to the downside. That would be my main target, to add to my longs or to open a long if you're not in a long trade. And I would hold it until the stop loss got hit to the downside here, or until here to take the first take profits and here to take the second time profits. So that would be my update for today. I hope you got some value from it. If you have any questions, if you want something that I add, to post it in the comments and I will get to you. Thank you for watching and have a great trading week.